So let's welcome in two-time Pro Bowler, host of the All Things Covered podcast, and the cousin of our very good friend Bryant McFadden, Patrick Peterson. Pat P, so excited to have you on. So we've had you on with BMAC before, and I promise I'm going to get into NFL things, but we might have sent BMAC like a text, and we said, hey, besides the NFL, what should we ask Patrick? And he wants to know why you couldn't beat him in Madden. Is that true? Did you fail to get this done?
Did he really just have you ask me that question? That is not true, Amanda. Not at all. Me and Mac used to have these ongoing battles ever since he was in the league. I was in high school, and I just used to dog him out. I mean, I used to come down to his house in Hollywood anytime the off season came around, and I used to give him the business on NCAA and in Madden.
See, he's just an old man now, and he's probably just jealous, which is why he said that. All right, let's dive into Week 15 here. Look, your team, the Vikings, hosting the Colts tomorrow afternoon. You can lock up the NFC North with a win. What has been the focus for you guys this week and your mentality heading into tomorrow? How focused are you guys?
We're extremely focused. The main thing that we're focusing on, heading into this game against the Colts is just finding a way to become 1-0 this week and let everything else take care of itself after that. So just having guys being extremely dialed in, extremely honed in on the details, because we're going to need that moving forward. We know we eventually will be one of those teams in the playoffs. So now is the time for us to start building that killer instinct, because that's something that we're going to need moving forward.
That killer instinct moving into this weekend. So last weekend, you guys went into that game against the Lions as underdogs. Look, the Lions have been red hot. They got the win. How do you come off a loss like that? Do you just put it in the past? Do you use it as a learning tool heading into this week, maybe more fuel?
I won't necessarily say more fuel, but at the end of the day, you want to learn from the mistakes that that appeared in the game previously. We know that the coach going to try to hit us with some of the things that the Lions did last week that they were successful with. So we got to be prepared for that. And my message always to the guys, man, good teams don't lose 2 in a row. It's always ebbs and flows throughout the season. There's only one team in the NFL history that went undefeated throughout a 16-game season. So it's almost impossible. So you're going to have bumps and bruises. You're going to have losses. It's all about how you rebound from them.
Don't go 0-2. You're a veteran on this team. You just now talked about talking to some of the younger guys. I want to talk about another veteran, a newbie to the team, though, Zadarius Smith, 30 years old. Look, he dealt with a ton of injuries last season, was released by the Packers, landed with you guys. He now leads the NFL with 70 pressures, 9.5 sacks. Why do you think we've seen this resurgence from him, and what has he meant to your team this season?
Ever since we got Zadarius, making that big signing in April, I knew he was going to be someone that could be special for this defense, because following his career over the years, starting it out in Baltimore and doing some of the things he was able to do with that team across the way, we knew he was a special talent, and he just wanted to be, with his old coach again, Mike Smith, his pass rushing coach. So it was something that that was destined to happen. But to have him, in our huddle, it's been remarkable for us, because he's opened up doors for so many other players on his defense, like a Dalvin Thomas and a D Hunt, making Eric life a lot easier, scraping gaps and getting back in his drops, allowing us not to, try to put as much pressure on the quarterback, relying on the pass rush to get there now. So it's been great ever since he stepped into the building.
Without giving too many things away, looking at this Colts offense, what sort of challenges are you seeing?
We have to understand where Jonathan Taylor is going to be at all times. We understand that, this is primarily a run, first team, especially ever since Coach Jeff Saturday took over the job. But also we understand that these guys are coming off a bye week, so we have to expect the unexpected. We have to expect some trick plays. We have to expect some of the things we may see some unscouted looks. So from the 4-game breakdown, you can expect run and expect those guys to try to get Jonathan Taylor the ball in so many different ways to try to take the load off of Matt, because it's no secret that those guys been having struggles protecting him. So we gotta expect the unexpected and be ready for the unscouted looks.
I'm curious. So it's a Friday, you got a game on a Saturday. What's your day like today? I mean, do you just chill? Do you work out? What are we doing today?
Well, today I'm a steal a couple hours and do some last minute Christmas shopping. So I'm a Friday today is pretty much dedicated all to last minute Christmas shopping for the most part.
Look, Patrick Peterson, he does it all. He wins games, he gets interceptions, he pumps up his
Yep.
team. He's going to look to clinch up the NFC North, and he's going to get his Christmas shopping done all in a matter of 72 hours or something like that. Patrick Peterson, we appreciate it. Look, we're going to talk to you again next week. Good luck this weekend against the Colts. We'll be watching. Pat P, one half of the All Things Covered podcast, along with his cousin, Bryant McFadden. There they are, a little fist bump on the couch. He still got Pat P in a uniform. B-Mac, he only wears suits these days. Latest episode between them, they talk about that Vikings loss against the Lions. Also, Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State for Colorado. A lot more. Make sure to download and follow. Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.